Hey y'all, welcome back. I thought I'd take today's topic and talk about being a car guy when you turn 40 and probably from here on out. So I'm 41. As you can see, I'm getting a little gray in the beard here. Quite gray, actually. Been a car guy ever since I can remember. But you can tell I'm getting old because right here, got the Danish butter cookie tins in the garage. You can't throw them away, right? That's just a rule, I think. You got to put stuff in them. But you can tell you start getting a little older because stuff like this starts becoming your favorite tool. And it's a telescoping magnet because you don't want to bend over and pick up nuts and bolts anymore, or small wrenches. Yeah. When you start to get older, you work on these cars and you're flopping around on the concrete, and the next day you're hurting pretty bad. But that's just life, right? And yeah, and could shed a few pounds. I lost a bunch of weight and then I gained it back. But I mean, that's just part of life too, right? Another way you can tell you're getting older is the fact that you stop throwing stuff away. Like nuts and bolts. There's so many nuts and bolts here. So many nuts and bolts. Like here, cookie jar full of bolts and a bunch of random parts. Here in a toolbox, I don't even use any more randomness. Like, you just quit getting rid of stuff. Also, you go to car shows, you start talking about things like you didn't really care about. Like, what's the safety rating on those tires? Man, I bet they cost a fortune. What else? What kind of gas mileage does that get? Like, I have never once cared about gas mileage in a car like this. But once you've turned 40, you start thinking about stuff like that. Like, what can I do to make this car get a little bit better gas mileage? Getting old. Find myself driving the speed limit. Heaven forbid that there's some young cat that wants you to spin your tires at a stoplight because you don't want to buy new tires. You just bought those tires. I ain't spinning them tires no more. Yeah, special occasion maybe. Craziness. What else? Oh, you start trying to scope out the best lawn chair you can find for your cruise in. You know, before it's like you used to get a $5 chair. But now you're getting 40 and you're going to want to get that big old cruiser with like the shocks on the back, maybe the rocking ones. You're going to stay comfortable. Oh yeah, and you're going to want to try to fit the biggest cooler you can into your rig. Because you only like your own bottled water and snacks. And cup holders. You're going to have cup holders everywhere. Cup holders on your chair. Cup holders on the top of your cooler. Some random cup holders that you put down in there. Because you got to have cup holders. Because you're getting old. Here's another one. Got all these paint cans. But I think every one of them only has one squirt of paint left in it. But am I getting rid of it? Nope. Because I'm an old car guy now. Used to be the young gun, but now I'm the old gun. You also find that there's a value in masking tape. Like this tape's way better than the blue stuff. Why that's important now, I don't know. It just is. So I got this like universal paint system thing from Harbor Freight. And I felt like such an old man trying to figure out how to use it. Like, I screwed the lid on. I put the liner in it and put the lid on it, and then it just started leaking. I'm like, oh, why is this thing leaking? I finally figured it out. But, yeah. So I just thought I'd have some fun today. Poke around a little bit. You're not really that... Once you turn 40, I think your focus on, you know, sure it's got a 440 in it, but it's not some fire-breathing monster. It's just something I just know will get me home. When I was young, I would have never cared about the brakes. I wanted them to stop, but I wasn't like, well, I'll just leave the drums on it. It'll be fine. Now it's like, man, these disc brakes, they're a lot safer. I think when you start having a kid, you're like, man, I need to get some brakes on this car, because this thing just ain't up to snuff. So if you find yourself doing any of these things, you are not a young car guy anymore. Us old guys still have fun. We're just doing it on a different pace now. And we'll see you guys at the car show.